Don't you just love tropical Queensland weather? The warm sun, the warm water, the beautiful beaches. But we're not in Queensland. We're in the very east of Gippsland, eastern Victoria. We're a place called Mallacoota. G'day, and I'm Neil Morrison from Kamikaze. It's cold, real cold. Wintertime up this end is pretty miserable sometimes. You do get some good days. We've got a miserable one today, but I hope it's going to get better. The forecast is for a little bit of sun a little later on and the rain to go away. We've had probably 30 or 40 mil of rain the last day, so we couldn't get out, but today we have. Now my son Rick is behind the camera. You'll see him in a moment. He'll probably outfish me again, as he usually does. But stay with us and we'll see if we can show you some really good East Gippsland black bream from here at Mallacoota. Maybe a flathead, maybe a perch, who knows. And the other part that comes in this time of the year are tailor, or skippies as they're known on this end. You get some really big tailor coming into the estuary. Hopefully we'll show you a few of those as well. So stay tuned. Let's see what we can find you.
Well, it's finally stopped raining. We're here in Mallacoota. And we've had about 40 mil of rain already in the last day and a half. So we finally got out for a fish this morning. I've lost one big fish already this morning and I've managed to hook something else. So I haven't seen it yet. I'm not sure what I've hooked. What we're doing is just moving along. Whoa! We're moving along the edge of the sandbanks, casting soft plastics. I'm just going to spin around here. And as we're just working it down the little drop off on the sandbar, the fish are picking it up. And I think, let's see if I can bring him up a bit. Oh, it's a lovely bream. Lovely. Oh no,
tailor.
Big tailor. Oh, there you go. Got a good fight in him too. Quite a large tailor. Normally the tailor are all little fellas, all about this long. They just have a habit of stealing all of your soft plastics. But somehow it looks like I've managed to hook this one in the lip. So we should be able to get him in and have a look, I think. What's comfort? See if I can lift him straight in. There we go. Oh, that's not a bad tailor at all, actually. I'll just hold him up there for you to have a look. So there you go. A lovely little tailor. Good eating size fish, actually. That one might actually head home for the table, I think. It's got a lice on his fin just there, if you can see it. But a very nice fish, very strong fish, very aerodynamic. You can see he's quite a long fish. But these guys actually eat really nice, so I think I might keep this one. I don't know if you can see in his mouth. I'll just see if I can get that soft plastic out. Now getting my fingers hurt. Oh, he's holding on. I'll just see if I can open it up, but you'll see they've actually got quite good chompers in there, so don't stick your finger in there. But he can go in the live well. Might see if we can hook something else. Or catch a bream on the next one. Who knows? But it's good to be out fishing. And it's not raining for once. It's fantastic. Well, we've been sort of fishing, if you can see probably in the background, there's a little bit of a rock wall here. And it's been pretty quiet right through this section. But I've finally managed to hook one. I believe it's a bream this time, not a tailor. Get those little shakes in the head. Little soft plastic again. There he is. Quite a nice little bream. We've sort of headed up into this section because it's a little bit windy, quite rainy still. Just see if I can bring him over. I might even actually try and net this one for a second. Get the net out. It's not a bad fish. First one for the day. I'll just see if I can get that little hook out of his mouth. Hold on there. Okay, let's hold him up for you. There you go. So there's the first bream for the trip here at Mallacoota. It's a nice little black bream. He's probably in about 4 or 5 feet of water, just on a little wriggler style pattern. And the little soft plastics. Beautiful little fish. So we'll pop him in the well and see if we can find a couple more. Hopefully he's just the start of some really big ones. I'm still spewing I missed that big one this morning. But we'll get another one, it'll be right. But this one can go in the well. we're still cruising the banks here, as you can see just behind me. I'm still using a soft plastic. I'm just going to run around the corner here. I've hooked a fish. Quite a nice one by the feel of it. I'm just working that soft plastic nice and slowly down the edge. Felt a little tap in the line. It looks like a bream. Bring him up if I can. Oh, it's a lovely bream. I don't know if you can see that. But that is a lovely black bream. He would have been feeding on the edge of the drop off there. I'll see if I can bring him up. There he is. Very subtle take, just a little tap in the line. This will just go tap and whack, and he's on. Beautiful looking fish. I'll just grab the net and I'll pull him in. That's a nice fish. Now, grab that hook out of his mouth quickly. There we go. Now that is quite a nice black bream. I guesstimate he's probably around about 37, 38 centimetres. Beautiful looking fish. Very big chompers on the front there. When they get older, they get a really blue nose on them. They call them the big blue nose bruisers. He's not quite there yet. He's got a few more years in him, but nonetheless, that's quite a beautiful fish. Typical of a Mallacoota bream, nice and sort of fat, good condition. All his fins are nice and intact. Lovely fish. So we pop this one in the well, see if we can catch another one. I like this bank. What we might do though, we might go to an ad first, and we'll see you soon.